Welcome to Master Duel Masochist, the series created by SEMA where you take a literal pile of garbage that is 5 Master Packs and attempt to climb your way through rank. Every win gets you a Master Pack and a little bit of hope that your deck can be slightly less bad. I thought the idea looked fun, so I figured I'd give my own run a shot. Hopefully we can get some good cards and keep our win-loss above 33%. Phantom Knights or Raid Raptor, I don't think I can use that. Symphonic Warriors, I don't have any of those. Try to Brigade Curious. That's not the worst. Utgarda. Oh, another generator. Wait, this is good. I have Boss Stage and a different generator. Target one card on the field and banish it. Okay, I might play that. Vision Hero. Minimum Ray. This is one that no one plays. And now I see why. Okay, Fluffle Dog. Gemini Booster. Okay, last card is Morphtronic Cellphon. Probably unusable. But we got the generator, so that's cool. Continuous spell card. Okay. This is like, I could just MST, no? I guess it's a counter, like spell speed, whatever. I can use another normal summon to make it a slightly less bad monster. This is banish 2 monsters, target attack, its attack is 0. Probably not good enough. Alright, so it was at this point that I kind of decided that I want to play some games off stream, so I'm just going to voice over some of these games. This first one is up against Sky Striker, who then timed out. If at any point you want to see what cards specifically I pulled, you can pause, but as you can see there, we didn't really get anything too good. There was a Raging Flame Sprite there. Now on to this next duel. They made us go first, which is weird. They gave us a Kaiju, which is honestly better than anything that we would otherwise play. I decided to just go all in and summon a monster to attack, especially since I have that trap to protect me from battle damage. Yeah, they seem to not really have a whole lot, and because of Jiragetto, we jump scare them with lethal. This pack, again, nothing particularly good. I don't think I have any pendulums really to make Chronicle Magician work. But yeah, on to the next one. Again, we're made to go first, but their connection fails, so it doesn't really matter. We get, I think that's a generic synchro, Fair Welcome Labyrinth, which I realize you need a Fiend to make use of, and Volcanic Trooper, which we cannot use. And then, you know, Legacy Packs are Legacy Packs, they don't ever give you anything good. And now we're up against, I think this was Math Mech. They didn't know how Small World worked, so we ended up winning that one too. In this pack, we got a Tiamaton, which is actually a really good hand trap. It can pop all cards in its row. If there's 3 cards in the same column, you can special summon it as a quick effect from your hand. Now we're up against Duel. I figure I would just sit through the cutscene, even there's no chance of winning, until they start going to the Unchained stuff, where I forfeited. Now we're up against Generator. You know, we also have a boss stage, but we're not quite as prepared as this person who has, you know, actual generator monsters. So I entertain it for a second, and then we leave. This next game, it's, I'm pretty sure it's like the FDK bot that just deals 10,000 damage on your turn or whatever. But, you know, sometimes they miss it, so I decided to sit through this, and then I realized it's actually not. It's just, like, some negates, generic Utopia stuff. I realized they can't necessarily kill me yet, so I sit here for a long time. They finally decide to attack. You know, I'm not necessarily dead yet, so figure I waited this long, I might as well continue to wait. I do top deck Mikanko, but then they just negate the quick spell and I lose, so. This next game is against Runic Sprite, everyone's favorite. I do have 2 equip spells though, and the guy that can pop stuff. I have Machine, so I decided to stick around. I don't have the highest expectations because Sprite is pretty good and Runic is really annoying, so the very least, I can beat over their monsters, get rid of space, so try and bait anything out by changing my level. They banished my trap, which was pretty annoying, and go into IP, SP, same thing. They're using what feels like a lot of resources just to out my board of basically nothing, and then they use the SP effects so they couldn't attack directly. And now that they have double elf, there's not a whole lot I can do, and they just beat into me for cool. Alright, this next game, again, we're forced to go first, but it's fine because our opponent doesn't seem to really have anything. They set 3 back row and pass. We're getting in for 800 beats, and on turn, 5, they finally decide to start playing the game. It's Photon. They spin their wheels for a little bit, but as long as I don't lose this turn, I think I could be okay. And I feel like I have a pretty good chance of surviving to have the battle trap set to make one of their monsters attack 0, and then I also have, you know, a mana debug for when it gets destroyed. I can destroy whatever destroyed it. And then with Necroquip in hand, I might be able to draw Mikanko. And we do draw the Mikanko, but unfortunately, because the turtle goes to extra deck and not to the grave, we didn't have any monsters in grave to summon it with Necroquip. If we did, then that would have been game, but unfortunately, I don't think we could have survived a whole nother turn through that, even with our trap. And now here we are against Dark Magician. They're running swords, which is kind of annoying. I decided to take the Dark Magicians so that when they activate a spell card, I can draw. And then it's just a whole lot of, like, waiting back and forth. You know, I have the battle trap, so my other guy is pretty safe. And, you know, taking Dark Magician again, return, because chances are they're going to be activating some spell or trap card. Now here they activate Magician Souls to special summon a Dark Magician, which I feel like is fine, because it's not like they have Magician Circle, but then they activate Thousand Knives to destroy my Mikanko, which is really unfortunate. I do get rid of their Eternal Soul, so at least they can't keep recurring their Dark Magician, and I have another Mikanko in hand, so we are still in a pretty decent spot, as long as they don't get both Eternal Soul and Circle. They attack into me because they don't know what Mikankos do, and then we win the next turn. Here we got another Super Heavy Samurai, but it's not really, like, usable. This is probably the best card that we pull in a while, Start a Spark Dragon. It can protect one of our monsters, or any card, actually, has a quick effect from destruction, which is pretty cool, and it's a generic 8. Now we're up against Blue Eyes, and honestly, I don't really know if we have any out to Maiden with that equip spell. We might have a chance if we draw, like, full Mikanko thing to be able to not lose, or, like, maybe attack the Dark Magicians. And technically they can't get over orange, so I'm just sitting here waiting for one of us to draw an out to something. As you can see by my hand, I'm not particularly close at all. But, you know, Burden of the Mighty, not a bad card in this situation. We now have you know, a monster that can beat over other monsters. I didn't read that effect, so that was unfortunate, because I definitely could have just attacked with my generator first and then attacked with the other card. But that's okay. It honestly probably wouldn't have made the biggest difference. Now we have an equip, so all we're missing is a Mikanko. We also do technically have an out to this 3000 tech monster between Jirgato and the equip spell, but I'm holding on to the equip just because Mikanko is a more permanent answer. But now that they have Jet, there's really not a point. I do just try and see what I can do this turn, you know? And then they Heavy Storm and nothing matters. Now we're up against Duel, but we did draw some pretty okay cards. And then I realized that we actually don't have any way around Phantom Effect, so... Between Nightmare Pain and Phantom, there's not a whole lot of out that we can have. This is the Fire King, I'm pretty sure. Which, I don't really know what my plan is here. I was just kind of hoping that they would destroy him, and then I can get a free monster. But then after that, there's not really a whole lot going on. You know, technically, if we get Mikanko, as usual, that's like our only win con at this point. I'm just kind of watching as they destroy me. We don't draw Mikanko, and we go next. Now I feel like this is probably a bot. They're playing like that Lightsworn, and then they Ash themselves, which was a choice. I figured I could just go in for damage, and nothing will really matter all that much. The faster I can get this game over with, the better, you know? And after I see them attack into my 3000 defense monster, I figure it's almost definitely a bot. And now here, it's like kind of a good thing that we're going through this, because like, it's kind of obvious, but I didn't really think about the fact that if I clog all my zones, that I can't use the boss stage effect. We got another hardcore in this pack. We got the generic Red Eyes Link and the wind up, like the Zen card, which is also generic rank 3, which is not bad. It like can't be destroyed by battle or card effect, and then it'll destroy something at the end of the turn if you used its effect, so it's kind of fun. I decided to protect my guy here. I don't actually remember, what are they playing? Zombies? And now we get to use the wind up Zen mains. We do destroy their card that ends up letting them take a draw, but in the end it's not the biggest deal, because I would rather destroy that than their card that will come back anyway. And then we get the rest of our Mikanko combo, so we attack in for 23. Now we really just pray that they can't out my Mikanko, and then immediately we switch monsters, and they forfeit. I think that they were in a better spot, to be honest, but they apparently didn't think so, so I'll take the Master Pack. Again, here there's really not any good cards, but that's just part of the course at this point. I think it's at this point where I'm kind of like, why do I even have this burn card in my deck? This doesn't really do anything. I get them to waste Maxi, and then I see that we're playing Red Eyes. I'm holding on to this Morslag in my hand, even though I feel like it's probably better just to use it on my Constellar guy so that he can attack over the Red Eyes. But I was kind of just afraid that if I use it now, then I wouldn't have any access to an equip when I inevitably pull Mikanko right after using the equip and they out my monster. Even now, I feel like it's still not too late. Although they fog bladed that, so that's fine. They can't attack it. I think I'm just a little too tunneled here on finding a Mikanko, because I definitely could just use Morslag on like a real monster and everything would be fine. Especially here, like if I tribute someone for my zombie guy and use Morslag on that, that's like really hard to out. I feel like they have to out the back row first, and then, because normally like it's possible to beat over my monsters with Morslag, but oh, actually they have seals out, so I need to out the seals before I can do anything. So, you know, that's fine. I have 2 equips, but I don't really have the best normal summons, so they go seals again, which is annoying. I'll have to out it again, and then they activate the Ghost Girl, and because they bounce my Mech Knight and it leaves the field, I take 2500 and lose. Unfortunate. Really should have just committed earlier with that Morslag. I was made to go first again. I luckily drew my Solemn, my only good going first card. And we also have Tiamaton in hand, which could be good if it wasn't for them having the guy that turns off all effects, and also they didn't play into it anyway. Here I see Centurion, Horus, and just go next. This game, my opponent seems to have bricked, so I just pull out the 2100 guy and go in. It's Sal Mengrate. Might be a bot, might be a new player with the structure deck. Either way, I think I'll be okay. And then they flip Gozen match, and now I really don't know what I can do. I kept my Mech Knight because I thought that World Legacy Whispers would negate the effect of the card in the same column, and then I realized that it only negates the activation, so the card still has its effect. And now that I'm kind of locked into, what is it, lights, I can't really do a whole lot as they just combo wealth on me. If I was able to get my Mikanko out, I'm pretty sure I won. Which I guess maybe we'll see here. And I would have, if they didn't have Imperm, so I attack in and kill myself. I'm really going through it. Here we're up against Machine Deck. I don't really know what this thing does. It's like level 10 big guys, and they like Xyz a lot, and then they link, and then they Xyz, and I don't care. I do have a, you know, a Destruction in my hand. And then they bring out a guy that will always come back, and I can't really out, so I just leave. Now we're up against Sword Soul. They make Baron and I'm ready to leave, but that's all they do, so I guess I decide to stay. I see if I can bait anything out, but they let the dealings go through. And it's not like I have an equip spell to even try and set up my Mikanko anyway, so I just set Falco in a trap and hope that they pop Falco so that he comes back. I'm bringing out my Train Signal here, again, hoping that they negate it. They don't. I activate Unizombie effect, hoping that they negate it, and this time they actually do. It works out in my favor because I have the guy in my hand, so when Baron tries to destroy it by negating, I get to bring him right out. And now here, I go into Stardust Spark, which they then immediately Imperm, which actually does nothing. And then my boss stage gets ashed, which makes me want to forfeit a little bit, but I decided to just keep going because I'm not out of it yet, and if it activates next turn, then we're still in this. And I can protect it with my Stardust, so I just pass turn, and then they ash again, and I kill myself. Alright, this game. My opponent just passed on nothing, which is awesome, so I hit them for 2100. I feel like this guy's always in my hand when my opponent passes on empty field. And they play Majesty's Pegasus, which I have never seen before. And it's Ogdoadic, maybe? Or it's a bot, just playing the most random cards to ever exist. Very possible. They out my Antlion to give me back my 2100 guy, which then also lets me draw a card. And then they play Walkrober, and then like, yeah, this is bot. And then I think I win via timeout. We pull Infernoble Knight Captain Roland here, which is actually a really good card here because it essentially lets me always set up my Mikanko if I get him out. It's just kind of dangerous to pass on only him. And that's at this point that I realize I can still commentate. I'll just fast forward through all the boring stuff. So I'm going to pass you guys over back to Pastion as he says something once every 25 minutes. This is fine. Purple's good. Italian, and this dude is usable. Unizombie's decent. Can't normal or special summon monsters. Okay, sure. Heat Wave again? Okay, sure. I mean, I can flip someone, yeah? Whip. another reload. Interesting. I feel like that's not real. Magical Mallet, shuffle back 1 card. I wonder what point of the deck is. Because all of these cards just make you go negative. Okay, I guess that was a real person, apparently. Alright, let's open our pack. Okay, that's not real. This card is pretty bad. So this is just a regular union monster, like a generic union. Okay, those cards were all bad. Did I get one? I did. It's just so many times that I don't get any. Is there a point in playing when Nightmare Pain exists? I mean, if they put 3 cards in the same column, then I can destroy it, but I just, like... Is there any world in which they do that without Phantom on the field? I feel like the answer is no. Well, lucky for you guys, you get to skip to the part where I surrender, so see you then. Okay, why am I here? Bro, I can't get over how... Alright, next. So there's no point in staying here, right? This is a negate. Alright, this one on one hand, this deck doesn't belong in this rank. On the other hand, I can't wait 25 minutes for them to take a turn. Okay. We drew our Mikanko monster. So now, oh, it's a bot. I just want, like, I don't know. I don't know what I want. Do I want free matches like this? Although we lost plenty of matches like this to bots not too long ago. Just, like, end your turn, bro. What can you possibly do? 100 whole damage? No way. What will I do? Blazing Mirror Force? Please? I hope you do. I would love for you to Blazing Mirror Force this. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, actually. They activated 2. So, like, was that on purpose? Or did it just happen to work out for them? I mean, I guess it's fine, because I have this, and all they have is that. I just, like, I don't know if I'm built for this challenge, to be real. What? Did that always do 500 to yourself? I guess it did. Always. I think the reason that I'm thinking that it didn't is because in Forbidden Memories, it only did damage to your opponent. God, finally. Jesus Christ, dude. Why do the bots have to be so slow? Alright, so this is 15. This is 2K 13. 33, 43, 53. Useless. 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 Alright, 3 legacy packs. Maybe we'll get a barrier statue. What? Why? Heck, this hand. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. How are you in this rank, dude? Play the game for 1 day and you'll be, like, at least plat 1. Please place it here. Okay. Now we just need them to put Speller Trap down here. Okay, still possible. But it can't be destroyed by card effect now, so there's no point. Okay. Slightly more of a point. We're so close. Please put a card here. Am I locked out of something? Okay. Alright, at least we can get their negate out, I guess. Why am I here? I don't. So imagine if, like, they played the game. Wouldn't that be crazy?
So, like, disrespectfully, if your turn could take less than 25 minutes, that would be amazing. It doesn't even need an equip spell to do the stuff that it does. That's so dumb. If they have Ash, then I cry. If they don't, then I get to play the game, question mark? Diviner. Target one card and destroy it. That is definitely not the choice, but okay, the order of that very much mattered. Okay. Okay, winnable. That's fine. I will take that. This is 5,500, 6,500, 7,300 I had to in damage on the field. Alright, so like, you know, more generators, more Mikankos, Snowplow, Hustle Russell. What a good card. Okay. Ah, another Earth Charmer. Oh, Memento. We don't have any of those, but they're kind of fun. Okay, literally entirely useless cards that do nothing. Barrier statue, please. Oh, this actually could be a barrier statue. Okay, this is a hand. Okay. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, that seems manageable, actually. When I saw Snake Eyes Horus, I was like, do I just FF? But then I was like, if it's just Horus, I have Burden of the Mighty, which means I can beat over something. I just don't know what any of the Horus cards actually do when you remove them from the field. Still looking for the same things that I was saying last time. Gladiator Beast. Ishki. Oh. This is a card that I can use. I'll probably use that, actually. That's not a card. It's not a card. This isn't a card. That's not a card. Level 3 tuner, or synchro tuner. Useless. I guess technically I can make that synchro. I don't think this is the hand for the Mikanko matchup. Like, how do they win? But I also just don't. Oh, I don't want to sit here for like however long this game is going to take just to lose, because I literally have nothing. This is the one that prevents targeting. I can't. I refuse. I give up. Okay, this is a hand. Is this deck even, like, remotely beatable? I guess I have the Mikanko pull everything, so I guess we'll see. Oh, it's my turn. I get to play? I didn't know that was allowed. I didn't know that was possible. Oh, not yet. Not my turn yet. Sorry, my bad. I mean, what, this gets like free Cosmic Blazar Dragon every time, or what? I don't actually know. What? Target one monster on the field, banish it, and if you do, during the standby phase of the next turn, special summon that banished monster to its owner's field. Oh, I have to go first. Is this gonna be Centurion again? Photon? Alright, just skip to where I forfeit. Okay, I cut when they surrender. Photon satellite. Oh, I got a kaiju. Wait, that's good. I have Queen. Search this, but then it does nothing. Oh. That's interesting. Not that I can use it, but... Oh, wait. Trap hole. Didn't I get another trap hole? Cheria. A barrier statue, perhaps? Please, maybe? Oh, okay. So, like, the yellow glow, it didn't mean glossy, it didn't mean anything. It meant literally nothing. Alright, that card's fake. All of these cards are fake. There's not a single real card in this entire game. I think it's time to get rid of the pachinko cart. What's crazy is, like, how do I kill this? Like, the amount of cards that I have that can actually deal with this kaiju is kind of low. It's actually really low. I might not add this in yet until I can... Although I guess the Mikanko cards make it good. Yeah, actually, that's true. You know, if we draw our 3-card combo of Kaiju, Mikanko, Equip Spell, I feel like this dude has never been useful. Alright, so for now, I think that this is what we're going to go with for the deck. We took out one of the train signals. We added in the World Legacy Memory. We put in this dude. We took out the Gear Link dude that we never will summon. Added Kaiju and a trap hole. I don't know, I have this trap hole as well. Oh, we took out the first Monarch too. I just don't know what will be more useful. There's a chance that we could try and make our deck like even more going second oriented and get rid of like some of these traps that are maybe less useful. But I think for now, this is what we're gonna go with. I just realized I did all of that with the cam not on me, so that's fun. Martha. Can I deal with this? feel like the answer is just no, right? Gonna be honest, I'm gonna suicide. Honestly, that's fine. Why is this here? Why am I still here? What am I doing? What a stupid card. Hey, just set every single king card in your deck. Why are people summoning this? Target one of those monsters will summon this card, and if you do it against attack, you heal it. Like, I don't get it, you know? Maxi. Not even, like, interesting. Respectfully, disrespectfully. It's just not. Goodbye. Delito. Oh yeah, you can shuffle back banished cards? That's so cool. That's so fun. What an awful card. Why would anyone ever play this deck? Yeah, sure. Okay, I don't know why I'm here. This is literally a deck of infinite advantage. Like, forever resource loop that I can't interact with. What do I do? Just lose? Okay, they don't have low. Okay, we did some damage. Is this where you add low? Alright, a spell card would go crazy here. Wait, their zones are stuck. Are they screwed? I guess it depends on what these are, huh? I'm sure they can activate one of them, right? They just shuffled away a ritual, though. Now they have 2 Skull Guardians in hand. 2 of the cards in hand are Skull Guardian. I feel like that is not ideal, no? Link Rebo. Oh, okay. Let's see. Actually insane how many cards don't target when it comes to the grave. Why can't I activate Big Burn? I don't understand. They literally targeted... Huh? Fine, doesn't matter. Okay, now if I draw a spell... No, honestly, why would I? That would be silly, wouldn't it? God, voice is crazy, dude. I don't understand why when they targeted one of their monsters in their graveyard, why I couldn't banish. Whatever. I'm losing my mind. Oh, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my